And good morning, everybody. I am sitting here with Mayor Sandy Martin along the parade route here just before we start. Good morning, Sandy.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Steve. What a beautiful day for the Shoreview Parade.
We predicted this, didn't we?
I hope so.
Indeed. You know, I was talking with a city employee last night, a former city employee, and we were talking about when we all served cake and ice cream at one of the birthday parties for Shoreview. And we were trying to figure out when that was. That was 20 years ago. It was the 40th birthday.
Oh, really?
Of the city. But we're here today now, and this is the 60th birthday.
60th birthday, and I'm remembering more the 50th in 2007 because we had a really big celebration at our 50th. And I think the thing about it that impresses me is how young our city really is. When you compare it with European cities, and our sister city, Einhausen, Germany, is over 1,200 years old, and here we are. They think it's really funny.
This is a big deal here, 60 years, isn't it?
They think it's very funny that we're celebrating our 60th with so much excitement, but when they're so much older. But I think what's important with Shoreview is not our age, but what we've accomplished in those 6 decades, and the fact that, you know, we have just gone from a little village to a bustling suburb that's considered one of the premier suburbs in the whole metropolitan area.
Right, right. And you have been mayor for how many years now?
I'm on my 21st year.
You are.
Amazing. I never
Amazing.
expected to do that. I never did, but you know what? It's fun, and it's great to be part of something that's as exciting as Shoreview and our future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I understand that we are going to be joined, we think, by a couple of your predecessors here, too.
I think that was a wonderful idea by the Slice of Shoreview Committee to invite the former mayors, and I know that Mayor Chalmers, who preceded me, is coming, and Jim Olson was mayor in the 70s, and then Bill Farrell. And Bill is most known for the fact that he was the mayor during the terrible tragedy of the towers falling in the 70s, and he climbed up the tower shortly afterwards, the old tower, to prove that they were safe. And he might be 90-something, but knowing him, he's probably planning his next climb.
He probably is.
And I'm not going to join him. I can tell you that.
Now, I know it's a tradition for you when you come out to Slice of Shoreview, and we always love having you here. Do you bring Rafa with you, your dog?
Not for the parade.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit hot on the pavement, and I worry about his paws, and so he doesn't come for the parade. And then usually I'm running and tossing out tennis balls because that's my other love in life.
That's
and
right.
so I'm going to be riding with Lance Hill, local resident, who's driving me today, and looking forward to that. First time Lance has driven me.
Awesome.
So.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, on behalf of the committee, welcome to this year's event, and we're glad to have you here, and we hope all of you out there will enjoy the parade. And we are live now here at the Slice of Shoreview Parade. I'd like to welcome everybody here. We've got a lot of people lining the roadway. My name is Steve Piper. I am on the Slice of Shoreview Committee, and I am joined by the committee chair, none other than Jackie Krebsbach. Welcome, Jackie.
And thank you, Steve, and hello, everybody, and welcome to you. Look at this beautiful day. And I'm so glad you came. Thank goodness there's some beautiful trees, but it's a perfect day, Steve.
Absolutely perfect here. And apparently the weather department couldn't predict it, so we just had to make it for ourselves here. So nice to have everybody here. We had a great night here last night, didn't we?
Last night was beautiful. We had a couple bands, Gym Tones, and followed by Bad Girlfriends, and a beautiful fireworks display.
Yep, we did. A lot of people came out anyway, even though the forecasts were bad, but we didn't get a drop of rain until after everybody was done. But we've got a great lineup for today, too. Right after the parade here, we've got lots of things going on the park. We've got lots of things for kids, and we also have
Let's see. We've got a couple of bands this afternoon,
We
too.
do, but we should look at the parade route before they get to us. Let's see what
Okay,
we've got here.
sounds good. The parade is on its way here,
And
right?
the parade starts at Resurrection Church at Victoria and County Road D, and then it goes north towards the park, and it goes all the way up to the deluxe parking lot where it ends. And it's just a beautiful route. It's lined with trees, and it's nice and wide.
I would imagine we'll be seeing them coming down there. You can see way down the route there past Island Lake School. And we'll be seeing that parade come around. But in the meantime, let's talk about some of the other things going on here.
Well, this afternoon, I'm looking, and you can't see, folks, but the carnival is directly across from us. It's a new carnival this year, Gold Star Amusements, and the carnival will be going till 10 o'clock tonight. All of our booths will be open. There we have some carnival, and there's part of our...
That's our map.
That's our
There,
map.
yep.
There's our parade route map. So you can see the fire station on there, which will have an open house today. The slip and slide, which is free behind the south bathrooms.
Yeah,
that
that
is
starts
free.
about 2 o'clock this
And
afternoon.
yeah, free this afternoon. And then you can see the carnival on there. We have a petting zoo, which is a free petting zoo. And in that south shelter is bingo provided by the Shoreview Arden Hills Rotary.
That's right. And, you know, I want to mention before we go any farther, a lot of sponsors have made all of this possible here. Last night we had the Bad Girlfriends here, courtesy of Land O'Lakes, and they provided the funds necessary for us to be able to do that. And then this afternoon we've got the Rockin' Hollywoods, and then tonight we have High and Mighty.
And this Boston Scientific, is that correct on that?
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Boston Scientific is doing that tonight. And then, of course, we got fireworks at 10 o'clock again tonight.
And we've been promised an extravaganza fireworks. Look at some of those carnival rides. There are some new rides this year because of the new carnival, and I hope people stop and visit. It's a very clean carnival, very family-oriented.
Yeah, this is Gold Star Amusements, right?
Gold Star Amusements.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. If you want to have for our audience at home there, if you want to have a little look over the top of what this event looks like here, we went up for a helicopter ride a couple of years ago, and here's what it looks like.
And we don't have helicopter rides this year. We should mention that, though.
I know. But they took me up on this, and I was nervous.
Yeah, but look at
They
how
took
beautiful.
the door off of the helicopter.
And look at how beautiful that is, though.
Yeah, it was just a really cool view of looking at this. I understand we may have the helicopters again next year, but they weren't able to make it this year. They had some mechanical
And
issues.
you can see all the booths. The people at home can. All the booths and the lake.
Yeah, that's where all the entertainment happens there.
Right on the infield.
In the infield. And then
And there's
of
the
course,
art fair all along there.
Yeah.
And we'll have the car show tomorrow. Not a motorcycle show, but a car show in the north parking lot. If anybody is listening to us and they want to participate in the car show, just show up at Cummins parking lot on the north side of 694 in Victoria at 11 o'clock with their classic car.
Yeah,
and
then
it's free.
at noon they will have their own little parade to come right into the park. And
so you parade watchers, just pick up your chairs and go onto the north end of the entrance and watch the car parade tomorrow.
yep, very easy way to do it. And
There's the slip and slide.
Yeah.
And that is run by the Lake Johanna Fire Department, and it's free, and it's so popular, especially in these hot days.
yeah, we're gonna have a perfect day for that.
And
here
there you come
today,
down
too.
for a landing, Steve.
Coming in, yeah, they landed over here at Island Lake School, and that's kind of an overview of what this event looks like here. And we're back live now,
Okay.
Looking over at the carnival.
I want to
at,
mention
Gold
a
Star
couple things
Amusements.
too. Up by the front information booth, there is free water by Aquarius Water, and that's one of our sponsors. So please stop by and get some water, and that's wonderful.
Absolutely. Let's see. You know, we've got another new event here this year too that was just a blast yesterday, and everybody seems to have a good time with it. It's called Knockerball.
Yes, Knockerball. It has a inflatable. What do you call it? Like a hockey rink. Boards.
Right.
Inflatable boards. And then the participants put on this inflatable suit and knock each other all around like playing soccer, right?
It was really fun to watch last night
Yeah.
for a while. So they're going to be on here Saturday, today. They're going already here at 10 a.m. They'll be going through right through till 8 p.m. tonight, and then again tomorrow, Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And right next to them is the Timberwolves Shootout, and that's another free inflatable thing. It's
That's right, the T-Wolves are
adjacent.
here again.
And that's from noon till 8 today and from noon to 4 tomorrow on Sunday.
Now, throughout the park, Jackie, I know this is your bailiwick here, is all the art and commercial booths and stuff there?
Yes, we have art vendors, commercial vendors, and please just visit their wares. It's wonderful what they have carried, and pottery and glassware and jewelry and clothing, and then a lot of the businesses, you know, windows, roofing, whatever. And so it's, the kids can be participating and the parents can be talking to the people running the booths.
There you go. That
Okay,
sounds
and
good,
Art in the
too.
Park is from 10 to 8 and tomorrow from 11 to 4.
Indeed. Okay, so we also have, it's a robotics thing going on,
robotics, and Minnesota is very well known for their robotics. The robotics are located up by the center shelter where the dock dogs used to be. And
Yeah,
just
no
come and
dock
see
dogs
those
today.
amazing things that those kids have done. And you could drive a robot if you go up there. They'll show you how they do it. They have Legos, a Lego building, and it's, I think they have like 10 booths up there of robotics.
Yeah, I was watching some of them last night. There's some terrific little contraptions that they put together.
Yes, that they do, and it's wonderful.
Yep.
They've had some state winners and some, I think, national participants in that.
And then, let's see, starting at 1 o'clock today, we're kicking off the 60th anniversary of Shoreview.
It's Happy Birthday Shoreview, 60 years, and it's free cake and ice cream in the center shelter. Everybody can come. The cake is provided by Sam's Club, and the ice cream is Culver's ice cream. So until we run out, it's free cake and ice cream from 1 to 3 in the center shelter. You can meet some of the Shoreview's committee members,
Yep.
and they're going to help serve. And this is made possible by the Shoreview Community Foundation.
And I see we're just starting to get coming into view. The parade is going to be here in a couple of
Well,
minutes.
and I want to mention one more thing. This is something that was a rain out last year called Under the Big Tops, Under the Little Tops. So we have events going on under our 220 by 20 tents. They're free. At noon, it's Circle Up with Hoop Arena or the Shoreview Park and Rec Puppet Wagon. At 1 o'clock, the Ramsey County Canine Unit, which is absolutely wonderful. And also Global Games in tent number 2. And at 2 o'clock, the Magician is in one of the tents. And
Justin the Magician.
Justin the
right?
Magician and Shoreview Park and Rec Puppet Wagon. And then at 3 o'clock, after the birthday party, is the Minnesota Bubble Party and Friends of the Library Storytelling. And that will take place at 3 o'clock after the birthday party.
There's just some nice little intimate family events going on there to entertain the kids.
And again, all free.
I'm hearing noises coming up here from the left here pretty quick. And I'd like to remind everybody, too, tomorrow morning we have the Tour de Trails that is happening right here, starting from the parking lot right behind us here
In
at
the Deluxe parking lot.
Yep.
And it's a trail ride throughout the beautiful Shoreview Trail system.
We also do have the pancake breakfast is happening, and it is Sunday only this year.
Provided by the Shepherd of the Hills Church
Right.
from 8 till 11 tomorrow morning. Okay, Steve?
Perfect. Here we go. It looks like the parade is starting to make its way in front of our booth here anyway. And we'll kind of watch as the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department leads the way. And then the VFW Post 724 Color Guard is just coming into view too. And they will be stopping right in front of us here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you would join us in standing for our national anthem. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the celebration of this great country that we all are so privileged to live in.
And we thank VFW Post 724 for providing this color guard, a tradition for Slice of Shoreview parades every year.
Every year.
And the
every
national anthem, thanks to them too for the...
All right, so let's get this parade going here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And coming right behind the color guard is our wonderful Lake Johanna Fire Department here now.
Headed up by our wonderful fire chief, Tim Bolke.
And we have some guys that used to serve.
Yes.
It's the retirees here.
Always welcome having them every year. And they get the front of the parade there.
They do indeed. Boy, they got a long lineup here behind us there.
Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the fire department because they are just across the street from us and they have an open house today, all day.
That's right. All day is their open house, and you can get over there and you can show your kids everything that's going on there, and they have all kinds of stuff, displays and everything of what they do as a fire department. And then this afternoon, from 2 to 4, in behind the fire department, behind the firehouse itself, there they have the slip and slide.
Do you remember the year that there was an engagement?
I do, and I wonder if... No, I won't go there.
Well, this is wonderful. And also, Steve, you should talk about that they help out with the fireworks, you know.
They do. These guys get over there and monitor our fireworks for us so that everything is coordinated and done very safely and everything, and they kind of shoo people out of the area to make sure that it's a safe event for everybody.
And they do our first aid during the Slice of Shoreview event
do.
also.
Yeah. I think we might be missing a truck or two this morning. They're out serving at an incident right nearby here. So we're very thankful to these guys for being on call and helping to keep us all safe here in this community.
Well, they do invite you down to that fire station. It's a beautiful fire station. They have a rain garden, you know, on the south side of their fire station.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They also let us park our golf carts down there, which is nice. They're a good friend to the Slice Committee.
And I think every year now they figure out something special to do at this parade here. So it's always fun to see what Tim Bolke and his wonderful department have put together here. So we'll kind of pay attention to see what's happening. And looks like they're getting ready for what they're going to do here.
I think this is one of the only parades that does this.
It's the only one that I know of.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so here we go. We're gonna. I think they're waiting for a green light down there.
Oh, that could be. Yes, green lights and trains, kind of a scary thing around here.
Exactly. So they're getting ready, and while they are, I'd just like to remind everybody to stay back on the curb, because we are going to be having some
It
rather
is up by my mouth. Yep.
quick moving traffic here pretty soon here. Keep track of your children, please, and we'll get ready and watch them, see what they're going to do. I see the carnival is already operating right now and stuff. How late did they go tonight?
10 o'clock.
They
Same
go
as
till
same
10.
as the fireworks.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as the
All right.
bands are done, the carnival's done. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And the parade started on time today, which is wonderful. We had new parade co-chairs this year. A little stressful. So here they come, folks.
Here we go. They are on the roll. Holy smoke, isn't that great?
And Tim at the top waving.
Yeah, love it.
Thank you so much, Lake Johanna Fire Department.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We like that. And now
And this parade is made possible by a special group of people that will be coming in next on our camera. That's Edina Realty. And not only do they sponsor the parade, we have some favorite agents from Edina Realty that sponsor all those wonderful shuttles.
Yep, all the golf carts that are here to help people who are either
In need of them.
physically challenged or anyone who needs a ride or extra transportation to be able to get from the parking lots into the park. And there's a number of stations throughout the park, too, where they can catch a shuttle. You can just hop on, hop off, and they're all very happy to help with all of that. So.
And they also, Edina Realty provides the judges for today's parade because they're judging a judge's choice, best entertainment, and best curb appeal. So we will be announcing the winners at the conclusion of the parade. And Helen Nelson, who is an agent with Edina Realty, is on the parade committee this year.
Yeah, she's new.
She's new, and
with
she's
us,
baptism by fire, I think.
Yes.
But she said she's coming back next year,
Yeah.
so that's wonderful.
She hasn't learned yet.
Yeah, and here's Pam. We
Pam
see
Wilson
and
is here in one of the sponsored carts, and here comes the Edina Realty contingent for the Slice of Shoreview Parade. Good to have everybody, and we got
And
Trusty
Trusty.
the Bear is coming in too.
And we are grateful to Edina Realty for sponsoring this parade. And they have every year. Ever since we've started the parade, they have been the sponsors.
Now, they give away a playhouse here, don't they? They have
do.
a raffle for that. So after the parade, everybody remember to get in there and register for the raffle. Their playhouse is just coming into view right now, and you can win that.
And that's right on the corner, right down Sponsor Row, at the end of Sponsor Row, folks.
Right just inside the front entrance to Slice of Shoreview here to the park. So a lot of candy being handed out here.
And as I
can
say
tell.
every year, they look like they're part of our committee, all dressed in red. Lots of candy.
Lots of candy. So we can start moving them along here so that we can keep going. Got some very important dignitaries following them up here as soon as the Edina Realty thing is moved along. Well, we'll get them moving here pretty soon. There we go. And yeah, right here in the trailer with all the kids. There's the playhouse that's going to be raffled off here at the end of the weekend. So be sure to register for that. And then coming right up behind them now are the Grand Marshals.
Yes, will be the former Shoreview mayors, and looks like we got them all.
Did we get everybody?
We got everybody.
All right.
I think so. I think so. I
Fantastic.
can't. They're not quite into camera range here for us. Let's get a
Yeah.
little closer. I see Mayor Jim Chalmers, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that Jim Olson behind the wheel?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
No,
There's Jim
it's
Olson
not.
right in
There
the
we
front,
go.
and I see
Yep.
a grandchild. I think.
Ah. Ah.
Who's that driving?
Driven by Dan Rustad.
Driven by, and Mayor Bill Farrell is one of our former mayors, and we hope he can attend the birthday party this afternoon. So thank you, our former mayors of Shoreview, and happy birthday.
Yeah. A very
Oh,
special
what a cool
person
car.
to all of us.
What a cool car, though, right?
Yes, absolutely. And coming up right behind them, a very special person to our committee. He's a perennial member of our committee, and he has been selected as the Shoreview Citizen of the Year, Mr. Steve Gallup.
Everybody, please put your hands together for Steve Gallup, our Citizen of the Year, also our food coordinator at Slice of Shoreview, and an invaluable citizen of Shoreview.
Hardest working man at Slice.
And he's a Bad Girlfriends fan.
Yes, he was. He was their biggest fan
And
here last
speaking
night.
of famous people,
Yep. Here comes Mayor Sandy Martin.
this is her 21st year as mayor of Shoreview and 21st year participating in the Slice of Shoreview parade.
Yep.
And she's riding in that cute little car, that 1990 Mazda Miata Roadster, compliments of Lance Hill.
And she's
Local.
got a special T-shirt that she had made up. Says, "I love Shoreview."
Yay.
Yes. Absolutely.
And right behind them is City Council member Corey Springhorn playing his own music, playing his own tune.
Yeah.
His third year in the City Council. He's no longer the newest member of the council, but he loves Shoreview and loves to see all the exciting things happening in Shoreview.
You know, in years past when we've had karaoke here, which we don't have this year, but Corey's always been up there singing too.
He's very musically talented.
We are going to need to move some of the children off of the parade route, please, if we can move children back.
Okay, we have City Council member Emmy Johnson with her family and friends, and Emmy's son Cameron is the one Eagle Scout that built our information booth, which we just love. Welcome to the parade, Emmy, and family and friends.
Thanks for all you do on the City Council, too, all of you folks. And she is followed by Council Member Sue Dinkinger. She is the newest member. She's now the newbie.
Yep. But she's a 27-year resident of the city and a longtime volunteer with Economic Development Commission. And she's got 2 adult daughters who attended St. Odile and Mounds View. We hope to have her join our committee possibly next year. So welcome, Sue.
Good to have Sue here. And coming right up behind them there we have the Northern Stars Home Care. And that's in-home care that's responsive, reliable, and right for you. Personal caring, home-making assistance, companionship, trained and respectful and compassionate caregivers, registered nurse on staff. Northern Stars Home Care sets themselves apart by being one of the best in regards to knowing how to build a relationship with their clients and caregivers.
Coming into view right now is a new Ramsey County Sheriff's Mounted Patrol. This is
new. I didn't even know this existed until this year.
And so if you see the hot dog with the cop, they've been bringing the horses and the mounted officers. I think this is wonderful. Look at those beautiful horses as we get closer up to camera range. They're just beautiful. Ramsey County Sheriff's Mounted Patrol.
Now, are these officers that actually go out on mounted patrol? They do that? Wow. That's very cool. This must be a new part of that department.
Yes, and I'd like to learn more about it. But we welcome them.
Absolutely. Good to have them here. And now coming into view, we have,
It's part of the horses.
It's part of the horses.
It's the horse wagon.
That's how they got here.
That's how they got here. But aren't they beautiful horses?
Yeah. Just great.
I think that's a great addition to the Ramsey County program.
Very cool to have them part of the parade now. We'll hope they'll come back again next year. And coming up right behind them,
I think
we'll be seeing this. Yeah, it's at St. Paul Clown Club.
Yes,
here.
I see the Clown
Club. A bunch
Club.
of fun people here.
And St. Paul Clown Club is coming into view. They were formed in 1946, and we say this every year so they get even older. It's the oldest continuous operating clown club in the United States. This year, the club will be celebrating their 72nd year. Participating in parade, St. Paul Clown Club is able to share smiles and laughter with all ages.
And here they come. Yep, St. Paul Clown Club. 72 years old they are. Wow, that's amazing.
But I think it's remarkable. It's the oldest in the United States, the oldest clown club.
Looks like they're looking for more clowns, too. They've got a telephone number on there where you can join them. So that would be
bring laughter to many.
A fun thing to do, absolutely. And let's see, Arden Hills Clinic of Health Partners is coming into view right now. They're just right over off of Lexington and 694.
And they're
I've gone there for years.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. It's a great facility over there, wonderful people. And
They've helped keep me and my family in good health for many years.
I hear some music.
I do. I do. I think we've got Culver's starting to
Yep.
come into view here just now. Yep.
Yep.
And
And
we're
Cuppy?
going to hear some music in a minute, but they are right behind Culver's of Vadnais Heights in Little Canada. And they just want to say hi to everybody. It's such a pleasure to have served these communities for over 15 years.
And Culver's is has a booth here, food booth here at the park.
That's right. Stop in and say hello.
Mike
Enjoy
makes sure
some of
he
their
stops
products.
every day. My husband's there every day. Oh,
Yeah.
should we listen to what's coming up?
And they are sponsoring the next group that's coming into view now. It's the Brooklyn Park Lions Drum and Dance Corps. We're going to be quiet for a minute and just watch what happens. All right. All right, let's make some noise for the Brooklyn Park Lions Drum and Dance Corps.
They are an award-winning dance corps. They've won many awards. Little Canadian Days, first place, third place in Midwest Drill and Drumline competition. They're a crowd favorite. I love that they're here.
I love having them in here every year.
Oh, and followed by them is another crowd favorite.
Absolutely. That is Minnesota Renaissance Festival here. I have a couple of friends that perform with that troupe, but I don't see them here today. But it's good to have Minnesota Renaissance Festival here, and they will be, well, I'm kind of scrambling for their
They will start in
information
August,
here.
I believe.
I believe it starts August and runs all of September
Yes,
as well
I believe
here,
so.
But, yeah, they're a little bit
Well,
out
we're
of
happy
sequence
they
here.
come back.
And we have Ramsey County Attorney John Choi here. He works with his staff to pursue justice and public safety, protect the vulnerable, deliver quality legal services, and provide leadership to achieve positive outcomes for our community. And right behind him is the Cub Scouts.
A lot of them. And carrying flags and very much a part of the community. Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and maybe they will become Eagle Scouts.
There's just a whole bunch of troops here, aren't they? This has got to be several different troops that are together here. And we are...
Shoreview Cub Scout packs.
There it is. Thank you.
These are boys ages 5 to 10 who attended one of the elementary schools in the area. They are carrying historic American flags. And their program is to teach citizenship, character building, and personal fitness. Scouting, good for life.
Still as relevant today as they have ever been. It's good to have them here. See who we got coming up behind here. This is Pop Culture Frozen Yogurt. They're located in Lexington and 694, right across from Super Target.
Pop serves 15 frozen yogurt flavors and over 70 toppings. Pop Culture also has over 30 flavors of gourmet popcorn.
I
Oh,
know where it
boy.
is. I haven't been there yet, but I think I need to get there.
I think so too.
Pop
They-
Culture frozen
You
yogurt.
get gourmet popcorn. I'm all over it for sure.
Oh, yes. 30 flavors of popcorn?
Yeah. Cool Cadillac
Oh, yeah.
pulling that little float there. Very, very nice. Okay, and coming up right behind them is the Oakdale Summerfest royalty just coming into view. They're celebrating their 29th year this year. Their coronation is held in the third week in June. And on the float today is the 2017-2018 Oakdale Summerfest royalty family. Royal Queen Marguerite de Florin, Royal Princess Kaylee Barber and Royal Princess Alexis Hernandez, Royal Princess Michaela Swanson, and Junior Queen Ayana Renner, Junior Princess Destiny Dupart, and Junior Princess Gianna Kelsa. Welcome to Shoreview Parade. Good to have you here.
And right behind them is the Lorenz bus service. And they are currently looking for school bus drivers who are looking for a flexible schedule to supplement their income. They have full and part-time openings. Lorenz bus service.
Bus driving. That's how I put myself through college
Really?
years and years ago. Absolutely.
A little known fact.
It's a good job. Yeah, there's some trivia for you.
And then we have the Girl Scout this time from Oak Shore Hills and Mounds View. Picking up candy along the route. They're helping clean up.
Exactly. There is certainly a lot of candy being dropped along this route here and stuff. As long as we can keep the kids in safe,
Definitely.
keep them safe here and back from the vehicles as they move through.
And behind, coming into view is another school bus, and this is the first student bus, and this is the first student is serving our community by providing hundreds of students with transportation to and from school. These are the school bus drivers that provided our shuttles today for the parade, of which we are extremely grateful, because all the participants pull into the deluxe parking lot, get on the shuttles, and go up to the parade route. So they are looking for caring members of the community to join their team. And part-time jobs are ideal for retirees, college students, or stay-at-home parents. First student buses.
And the song they're playing is, it's all about that bus. They make a lot of this happen for us here now in getting people down to the parade route, because it gets so congested down there at the beginning of it that we need these folks to help get parade participants down there to the church, to Resurrection. And coming into view now here in a minute, we'll be seeing our next folks coming up here, and that's going to be Monkey Bars.
And that's the garage system, correct?
It is. That's
Yep.
garage storage system.
Yes,
there.
and so if you have a garage that needs organizing, just call the Monkey Bar
which
people.
I think is about all of
Yes.
us.
Well, it's fun to see
But,
those before and afters if you've ever seen them with the Monkey
Exactly.
Bars. And if you're interested, just monkeybarstorage.com, garage storage systems. And how appropriate, they are leading the truck that says 1-800-GOT-JUNK. So after you've cleaned your garage, you might need to call the 1-800-GOT-JUNK people.
There it is. They're the world's largest junk removal company. And they take just about anything. All you have to do is point, and it will disappear. Ooh. Stop pointing at me, Jackie.
Yeah.
Just call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
And we have some more music coming right behind them, which is the Robbinsdale City Marching Band. It's one of the very few all-volunteer community marching bands in the state of Minnesota. They have been continuously active for 111 years.
Since 1906.
Yes. And let's listen to them. Another Slice of Shoreview favorite.
I think they just finished.
They did.
But their,
Okay, well,
their director, Michael Serber, is in his 48th year with the band. We're pleased to be back and participating with us. We're delighted to have him here.
the Robbinsdale City Band. And immediately behind the band is Shoreview Senior Living. I love the slogan. It says, "We may be seniors, but we're still rocking through our golden years." Shoreview Seniors Living seniors know the longer life is, the more beautiful it becomes. The longer your life, the more beautiful. And those are some rockin' seniors. That's a beautiful facility. I visited people at Shoreview Senior Living. It's very gorgeous.
Yeah. Good to have everybody here.
I think this is their first time.
They even brought their bus.
I know. And they got some music here.
Oh, here we go. We're going on the bus to say hi to everybody. There they are. At Shoreview Senior Living.
How nice. It's nice they bring their residents to visit us and participate in the parade.
And coming up right behind them now is the Candy Sina for Senate campaign. Candy Sina is a Republican-endorsed candidate for Senate District 42, which covers several cities in the northern suburbs, including all of Shoreview. Candy and her husband Dave live in Shoreview and have long ties to the city. Dave's family has lived in Shoreview for 6 generations. So we welcome Candy Sina.
And right behind them is St. Odelia School, directly to our south. St. Odelia has been part of the Shoreview community since 1962. Currently educating over 550 students from pre-K to 8th grade. They take pride in educating the whole child spiritually, academically, socially, and physically. St. Odelia Knights.
They have also been so supportive of this whole Slice of Shoreview event.
One year they were they staged the parade there, and it started raining. They opened up the school so people could come in.
Just to let people in. They've let us use their soccer fields for the helicopters when we have those.
And our carnival's parked there.
Oh, that's right.
You know, right behind there.
A lot of the extra vehicles and stuff from that are parked there. So
St. Odelia
a big
School.
thank you to St. Odelia. And coming up right behind them is Car Soup. And they must have brought the big car today. For buying or selling a new or used vehicle, carsoup.com has been your hometown hero for almost 2 decades. With real deals and exclusive shopping tools, carsoup.com makes it easy to find your dream ride. Need a motorcycle, an ATV, boat, or RV? Carsoup.com can help with that too. Carsoup.com. Buy, research, and sell.
And right behind them is another crowd favorite, the Zura Shrine Horse Patrol. It was formed in 1947, and the driver responsible for the safe transport is past captain, and Shoreview resident Brad Roberts.
All right, we're going to do some maneuvers here, so
let's watch.
Oh boy. Oh, this is awesome.
It's a precision drill and parade routine. All of their horses are sorrel geldings. They must be 3-gated and between 15 and 16 hands in height. It's led by Captain Dennis Myron, First Lieutenant Chris Pounder, and Second Lieutenant Brad Brandel. It says they own all their saddles and are kept organized by Quartermaster Chuck Stefanik.
Wow, that's cool.
Look who's following.
Yeah, well, this is the cleanup crew.
You always have to have a cleanup crew.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Zura Shrine Horse Patrol.
And coming right up behind them is the Shoreview Human Rights Commission.
And that's a member of the Shoreview. And they do Human Rights Commission advises and aids the city of Shoreview by establishing and promoting a community standard of equal opportunity and freedom from discriminations. There's City Manager Terry Schwarm walking in the parade. The commission meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Friday, Wednesday of each month at City Hall.
Thank you, Terry. Oh, this is the Patrick Schoonover
Play for
Heart
Patrick,
Foundation. Yes.
And we invited them to have a booth there, but Schoonover Auto Works is
Bodyworks, yeah.
Bodyworks is a
yeah.
sponsor of the Holy Rock and Rollers.
That's right, the Holy Rock and Rollers band that will be playing at the car show tomorrow. So, and just coming up now, we got the St. Paul Winter Carnival Vulcans.
I'm so glad we got them back.
The Vulcan crew is here.
The true king of the St. Paul Winter Carnival, Vulcanus Rex, the 80th and his fiery Vulcan crew.
And I know that they would probably...
Children of all ages, the St. Paul Winter Carnival proudly brings you one true king, Vulcanus Rex,
Thank you much.
and his fiery Vulcan crew. Let's hear it for this gorgeous summit.
They are here too, and I know that they are in memory of one of their members just lost this last year, Mr. Mike Bussey. So, good to have the Vulcans here. And let's see who's passing right behind them there. This must be youth hockey, Mounds View, Irondale Youth Hockey.
I got me.
There's a bunch for you, my lady.
Mounds View Irondale Youth Hockey. And hockey players from all the community.
They serve our community from ages 5 to 16 by providing training and competition for our kids. Moms and dads do the coaching, recruiting, and administration of the program.
And there's a Mounds View hockey shoot, you know, down by the South Shelter. So come and test your hockey skills, folks.
Yeah. They have several distinguished alumni with them, including 1980 Olympic gold medal winner Rob McClanahan, 1984 Olympian and former North Star Scott Bugestad from Irondale, and present New York Ranger Captain Ryan McDonough.
Yes, Ryan McDonough. I am the hockey fan, you know.
And coming into view now is the campaign for Randy Jessup. He is the Minnesota House Representative. Randy Jessup is accompanied by several supporters and his Blue Bug, the 1972 Volkswagen. He'll be available this afternoon to meet and answer any state legislation questions you have, so visit the Randy Jessup booth here at the Slice of Shoreview Days. And now, coming into view here, we've got the Lions Club is coming in here. What a float.
Wow, isn't that gorgeous?
Big float.
The North Suburban Evening Lions. Lions Club International is the largest service organization in the world. They're celebrating 100 years of service. This year, the North Suburban Club is sponsoring a new Lions Club in the Shoreview, Arden Hills area. It will be a centennial club, and they want you to visit the rubber ducky races in the park to get more information about the new club and to have some fun.
Have you seen that? The rubber ducky
yes,
races?
It's really
there?
great.
They
came last year for the first time, but you know, we had that little rain.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
they
they're
kind of
back
shut
this
down
year.
the parade right in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
That-
craziness. That's
yeah.
not going to happen today, boy.
Nope.
We got a beautiful day out here.
Happy 100th anniversary birthday, or Lions Club International.
Good to have the Lions Club here. They've always been a big supporter of the Slice as well.
Oh, definitely.
And then coming into view now, we've got In Motion Fitness. And they had an exercise class this morning.
Yes, they did.
Here out in the infield, and they are a group fitness training facility for all people of all fitness levels. If you're tired of your same old boring routine, get off of that treadmill and into In Motion, where they're making fitness fun again. In Motion Fitness, changing fitness from something you should be doing to something you love doing.
Yeah, they had quite a turnout of people doing that this morning out on the infield.
They did. They did.
I watched.
They had yoga in the park this morning, too.
And they were running.
Yeah, they did. And Edward Jones Investments is just coming into view here. Stacy Oken is your neighborhood Edward Jones financial advisor, making sense of investing.
That's what it says. And following behind them, or shortly coming into view, will be some music. And Steve, I'm going to let you take that one.
Yeah, that is the Shoreview Northern Lights Variety Band is just coming into view.
And they played at the park the other night at the Commons, which they do
did.
every year before the slice.
That's right. That's right. You know, they started out, I think it was in 1993 or 1994, at one of the first Slice of Shoreview days. And they had such a fun time doing that they decided to stay together. They've been together ever since. And they're made up of members of the community, both in Shoreview and surrounding areas. And they just, they put on a couple of concerts every year at Bethel University in their great hall over there. And they make 8 to 10 other appearances throughout the year. So this is
including the fireworks at right there, I believe, on 4th of July.
Oh, that's right. Yes, they do that as well.
And they are going to play a happy birthday down at our birthday party today. Some members are going to
That's happening in the center shelter this afternoon for the 60th anniversary.
And we need to thank Budget Towing for providing that flatbed truck for the band.
Exactly.
That is a donation from Budget Towing.
Good to have them here. Shoreview Northern Lights Variety Band. And coming up behind them
is St. John the Baptist Parish School, serving the community for over 60 years. It offers pre-K to 8th grade on one campus. It's been voted the best private school, best preschool, and we welcome all of them. And their float says, "Become a Jaguar." St. Johnny B.
A high five here at the booth, you bet.
Yeah.
And right, Serta Pro Painters, they've always been a big supporter here too. They're coming into view. They want to help with your interior or exterior painting project. Are you curious about pricing? Schedule a free estimate at certapro.com or call 1-800-GO-CERTA. They do painting, you do life.
And
apparently, painting is their life.
Evidently. And right behind them is the AFSA High School. This is the Academy for Science and Agriculture. It's a unique public school, charter school for grades 5 to 12. It's located down by Lake Vadnais. It engages learners in academically rigorous, student-centered learning experiences and leadership within a science and agricultural context. It's very AFSA. It's very unique. It's a beautiful, it's
great.
It's a beautiful school. And agriculture and sciences. And think of all the careers that would be going with agriculture and science.
This must be their first year in the parade.
Yep. And they made it float. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And bees, how important is that to focus on? And more royalties, Steve.
That is the River Falls Royal Ambassadors, and we have with us today the lovely Grand Royal Ambassador Macy Van Noorden, First Royal Ambassador Anna, I hope I say this right, Cernahau, and Royal Ambassador Sydney Landgraf, Royal Ambassador Cameron Shea as well. We welcome the River Falls Royal Ambassadors
from that beautiful town of River Falls.
It is a beautiful,
town of River Falls. And right behind them is the Neighbors United Vote Yes Committee for Mounds View, celebrating Mounds View Public Schools. They're celebrating the support of the bond referendum this fall. Their mission is to protect the tradition of excellence in our schools for our students, communities, and future. Their group is called the Neighbors United. Vote Yes Committee.
I
And
see there will be a vote coming up on that on November 7th.
And
there, so
behind
get
them
out
is some
and vote,
entertainment
folks.
from Midwest Gymnastics Center. And they have a booth down by the bingo area. And they want you to discover the benefits of gymnastics as your child learns to overcome many of the obstacles and challenges that life presents. Midwest Gymnastics provides a fun and safe environment with knowledgeable staff ready to train all levels.
And look out, we got a
Yep.
scary one coming up
Following
here.
those
This
kids.
is the Ramsey County Sheriff's Fright Farm Haunted House here. It's a bunch of scary looking people here. That's a legendary horror experience, frequently named by local media among the best and scariest haunted attractions in Minnesota. Explore the frightening scenes in a blend of horror, local legend, and folklore. Located in Maplewood, Minnesota, Fright Farm Haunted House is open every October. It begins October 6th this year, and all proceeds benefit the nonprofit Ramsey County Sheriff's Foundation, which supports important public safety and community
What a
programs.
fun type of fundraiser, right?
Isn't that a great way to do it?
Yeah. Oh boy, that's a
Like
cool
their
one.
hearse there.
Yeah.
And coming in,
Behind them,
St. Patrick's Association is here.
and they have been sponsoring the St. Patrick's Day Parade in St. Paul since 1967. They are a nonprofit organization that supports the celebration of our Irish heritage. They encourage families to participate in this long-standing tradition. In order to make the event a success, the association draws together a wonderful group of people. They are a 100% volunteer organization, and they raise money to sponsor the parade, and they pass it on, the extra profit, to local charities, the St. Patrick's Association.
And coming into view now, we have another bus company there, American Student Transportation. And they too are looking for drivers. This is a good time to be hiring new people here. That they want you behind the wheel. They have paid training, and they will give you a $1,500 sign-on bonus and up to $19 an hour. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care. That's American Student Transportation. And we're going to have a look inside the bus again, apparently, here. There they are.
And coming up behind them, soon into view, is the New Brighton Stockyard Days. It's so fun having all these floats, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, I like that.
New Brighton Stockyards established in 1889.
Although they no longer exist, though, they contributed to the history of the New Brighton community. And the award-winning New Brighton float carries the Stockyard Days theme with fence rails, saddles, and cowboy hats. It's decorated with silver and purple metallic petals and trim.
One of my nephews was a junior Commodore when he was 8 years old for New Brighton. They have that famous antique car run from New London to New Brighton, and those cars are amazing. New Brighton Stockyard Days, and that event is August 6th to the 14th.
We have the 2017 New Brighton ambassadors Annalise Mark, Julia Bina, Dakota Alex, and junior ambassador Noah Stein.
And the parents are very heavily involved in this every year. They drive the
very
cars.
supportive.
Then they participate in many parades because they're part of that Aquatennial parade system. And coming in is last year's Grand Marshal of our parade will be Lexington Floral and Barb Rose.
They've been a proud member of the Shoreview community and surrounding suburbs for over 30 years.
And they have handed out over 2,000 roses during this parade route as a thank you to their friends and neighbors that continue to support our family business. Lexington Floral is wonderful to the Slice of Shoreview group. They provide all the centerpieces for our Taste of Shoreview, and they are a welcome addition to our community.
That's right. Taste of Shoreview is the fundraising event that we have in February.
To support our Friday night fireworks.
Exactly.
So the fireworks last night were brought to you by the Taste of Shoreview.
There you go. A rose for you, Jackie.
Thank you. And next year, February 22nd, 2018, will be the Taste of Shoreview.
And then just coming right up behind them is State Representative Jamie Becker-Finn, who represents District 42B, which includes Southern Shoreview. She's joined by her family and supporters, and Jamie and her children love a slice of Shoreview. Well, we love you right back, too.
Yeah.
Good to have you here.
You know, one thing that's so nice, and I'm going to interrupt a little bit, is just because it's free parking, free admission. Families can come in the morning, they can go home, they can change clothes, they can come back, and they are guaranteed parking and a free admission. So they're not nickel-dime, which
And
I love.
And we do have some handicap parking available,
We have,
too.
yes,
so,
we have
for
handicap
those who may
and,
need it.
and we also have the shuttle stops. So if somebody's sitting
Right.
at home and they want to drive to Deluxe, a shuttle will pick them up, take them right to the park, right to the bingo, right to the food court, wherever they need to go.
Yeah, speaking of the food court, I made my way through about half of it last night, so that was good.
And hello, Barb. Thank you so much. I got one. Thank you. Oh, phew.
Thank you, Barb.
Walking
That's
around.
Barb Rose of Lexington Floral. And let's see, we have, this is Farrell's extreme body shaping. Looking to lose weight or increase your strength and have fun doing it?
Oh,
This is the way to do it.
and they're extreme, let me tell you.
Oh boy, yeah, they are extreme. Enroll now for their 10-week challenge. They offer kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition counseling. Located in the Shoreview Village Mall at 96 and Lexington. That's Farrell's extreme body shaping.
Thank goodness they're not asking us to duplicate that event, that feat. Oh.
Dairy Queen. Oh my gosh, we almost missed him there. Dairy Queen, your local Shoreview Dairy Queen will be providing coupons for delicious treats and food for adults and candy for the kids. They're right there at Hodgson Road and Highway 96.
And we love the Dairy Queen. And
I
they're,
cannot drive past them.
and they're followed by Incarnation Lutheran Church. And Incarnation has a booth at Slice of Shoreview in the A row. Please stop to see them. You're invited to join the mission of Incarnation by contributing to the Tons of Love campaign for the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf. You can do that by stopping at their booth and making a financial donation, or stop at Cub Food in Ardent Hills on Sunday, July 23rd between 9 and 2 to help fill a trailer. Their goal is to collect 5 tons of food for the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf.
And coming up now, former Shoreview City Council member, current Ramsey County Commissioner, Mr. Blake Huffman.
And his wife, Joy.
Yes.
And probably a couple kids in there that are all grown up.
Yeah. No resemblance of the kids, is
No,
there?
no. Can't tell whose they are. Welcome to the perennial parade. Thank you for coming back.
Good to have you here, Blake.
And behind them are the Cottage Grove Strawberry Fest ambassadors.
Yeah, this says West St.
Oh,
Paul.
I'm sorry.
Here.
I didn't look there. West St. Paul Street.
West St. Paul Days Royalty.
I see that. Go ahead, Steve.
They take place in the 3rd weekend in May. We have Miss West St. Paul, Amy Patrick, Miss Princess Ava Courtney, Junior Miss West St. Paul, Monica Malloy, Junior Princess Mackenzie McClanahan, Little Miss West St. Paul, Nora Malloy, and Little Princess Adriana Garson Nelson.
I bet all these little princesses love this.
I'll bet.
I know,
I
riding
bet
on
their
a
arms
float.
are getting tired, too.
I know, but they do such a good job. Riding on a float with a crown on your head. And celebrate West St. Paul Days the 3rd weekend in May.
And next we have Kowalski's here.
Oh,
They are what? They're like the newest thing here in Shoreview.
they are the newest grocery store, the supermarket. They have a booth at Slice of Shoreview. And you talked about food. I had a hamburger there yesterday. It's one of the best hamburgers I have ever had.
Awesome.
And they made it right there. It was kind of like you used to have when you were a kid.
So visit the Kowalski's booth there in the food court.
Yes. And
And-
Minnesota Resco is right behind them, and they have a booth in the A row, and they want you to talk about affordable remodeling. Minnesota Resco. And right behind them,
Metro Dance. Another perennial favorite here at Slice's Shoreview here. They participate every year. I have a daughter who went to Metro Dance years ago.
you did.
Yeah.
And they're located up in the Shoreview Mall. And lots of young women are in that dance troupe.
I love going to their recitals because they always talk some of the parents going in to dance too, and their teachers as well. Great to have Metro Dance here. Look at these young ladies.
Yep. With all that energy at the end of the parade.
And coming up right now, we've got Walters. Been beyond the curb since 1988. Walters Recycling and Refuse has been taking our service beyond the curb. Whether it's their innovative benefits to our customers, like our Can Be Clean service, or their involvement in the community, Walters Recycling and Refuse delivers world-class service. As a family-owned and operated company located in Blaine, they strive to provide their customers with personalized services and attentive care. It's a familiar-looking truck. We see those everywhere around here.
And immediately behind them is another float. It looks like it's the South St. Paul Kaposia Days royalty.
There we go.
And the royalty is Queen Kristen Cohen, Princess Heidi Theris, and Princess Emily Eidelschink. South St. Paul Kaposia Days.
And this old bus coming into view.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what this
gonna-
is about, Jackie?
I'm going to talk about this trolley. This is the former State Fair trolley. It is the Shoreview Historical Society float. Riding on the float are members of the Heritage Family of the Year, the Larson family, the Bert and Eva Jane Larson family, and members of the Shoreview Historical Society. Please visit their booth at the end of Sponsor Row. Welcome, everybody.
Jackie,
and
you're a part of that organization,
I am
aren't you?
a part of that. And I want to thank the people that own the trolley for donating that to us. Go ahead, Steve.
And coming right up here now is Budget Towing of St. Paul, and they provide quick service and the best equipment to handle any of your towing and recovery needs. And I hope we don't need any of that right now.
Of course, we threaten to use them if people are parked illegally. Remember
Exactly, yes. With over 40 years of experience in the industry, you can be confident the job will get done right when you call 651-771-8817. That's Budget Towing.
that? Oh, what a beautiful day.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I hope everybody...
If you are following this,
Come.
watching this, please come this afternoon and
It's a perfect
it's
day.
beautiful.
Perfect day. We'll go over the schedule there in
Yep,
a minute.
we
But
will.
bringing up the last part of the parade now is the Shoreview Public Works Department.
And the people that, for the City Public Works Department, they do the sidewalks, they clean them, but we have these city guys that we work with all weekend long. We are so happy to have them that we got T-shirts for them this year that say City Guys.
City Guys.
Yep.
Yeah. And so, yeah, they are such a help in keeping the park clean and helpful to all the people that come here, vendors and everybody else. We just can't say enough good about them.
We'll call them, we need an extension cord, we need a ladder, we need tables moved and chairs. They're just amazing. And we are very grateful to the City of Shoreview for the Public Works. So we're going to talk a little bit before we get the judges. Is that correct, Steve?
That's right. That's right. And we've got a number of things that are going to be happening here as these. We don't know if we're going to get these last few people in the parade here. The trucks, the snowplows that allow us to get around here when it's not quite so sunny.
We're not going
and
to talk
nice.
about that, though.
Exactly. But Like we were saying, this is such a beautiful day out here. It's one of the best days that we've had in recent years. I remember last year we didn't make it through the whole parade.
We
so
didn't. Well, and here's the other thing. No train.
that's right. We were not interrupted by a train. We're not interrupted by the weather
Right.
or anything.
So it's a
we have
perfect
got
day. It's a good omen.
So many good things happening this afternoon. We've got Under the Big Tops that is going to be happening this afternoon in front of the main stage. And we've got lots of entertainment coming up this afternoon and tonight. And of course,
Well, we should talk about the Rockin' Hollywoods. If people are used to having them at night, we've
right,
changed it.
there's a change this year in that we just had these two terrific bands that we wanted to get on in the same day here and stuff. So we asked the Rockin' Hollywoods to please be here between 3 and 6, and so they will be there. Steve Gazzoni and his crew, and then tonight from 7 to 10, we're going to have High and Mighty. It's another terrific band. We've had them here before, and they just do a phenomenal job with it. As we watch the last part of the parade go in front of us, and the Ramsey County Sheriff bringing up the back end. And there's a shot of the carnival that's going on. That's going on all weekend.
Right.
Here till 10 o'clock tonight, and then again tomorrow morning.
And then tomorrow is the car show, which is from noon.
Car show,
and you were talking about the car show tomorrow and classic car show awards, which are at 3:15. We have two bands this year. Tomorrow, and
That's right.
This time there will be the Holy Rocker Rollers that are playing.
They're playing right at the car show.
At the car show.
They'll
That
be
is
entertaining there.
Totally
and then
different.
On the main stage, we're going to have a Johnny Cash tribute band. We've
Yes.
never had them here
Called
before.
Church of Cash, and I'm hearing that people just love them. So I'm anxious to see them also.
I've heard nothing but good about them as well and stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. But before all of that happens tomorrow morning, starting at 10:30, we have an interdenominational church service that's brought to us by Calvary Church. And that starts at 10:30 tomorrow morning, and should be just in years past, it has been just a wonderful worship service. All are welcome, all faiths, all denominations.
Amazing music.
It is. Wonderful music, and it's just a wonderful spiritual event here.
And then the breakfast beforehand, so come for breakfast.
We're kind of going in reverse order here, aren't
we are.
Starting with the pancake breakfast, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, brought to you by Shepherd of the Hills Church. And so we'll have that.
And then the booths start, and most of the other entertainment starts at 11.
Yep.
And they go till 4 when the event is over.
Very, very full day.
But now the humidity and the temperature is supposed to be perfect tomorrow. So
it's just, it's a great day to come out to the Slice of Shoreview. And we hope that everybody will be able to do that. We're kind of waiting on the judges' results here for the parade. And we should be getting that momentarily. And let's see. Immediately, right now here, people are just streaming into the park now to go get something to eat, have a ride on one of the rides there, and then get set for some of the entertainment. And so we will be here, and I'm going to be over by the stage and managing some of that because we've got a lot of events that are happening there. We've got Circle Up with Hoop Arena. It's going to be in one of the tents that's right in front of the stage. The Ramsey County Canine Unit is going to be here too. If you haven't seen that, that's a really, really fun event. That's their dogs that they have. Their canine dogs that work with them. And then we also have Justin the Magician, who is going to be there. Shoreview Parks and Recreation Department is going to have their puppet wagon starting at noon, and another event called Global Games, and I really don't know very much about that, but I'll be interested to go and see what that's all about. And then, of course, the Shoreview Park and Recreation Department is going to have their puppet wagon again. And then at 3 o'clock, over in the center shelter, we're going to have the Minnesota Bubble Party, and we'll also have Friends of the Library doing storytelling over under the center shelter. Don't forget, too, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, there's going to be cake and ice cream to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the city of Shoreview. Mayor Martin will be there. A lot of the city council members will be there. And we hope that you'll all come and celebrate this great community that we all know and love. And we have now in our booth with us here, we have Orland Bant is with us from Edina Realty, and he is one of the judges who had a look at the parade, and I understand we have some decisions, Orland.
Yes, we do have some decisions. Just really like to thank everybody for coming out today. Great parade, great weather, first time in a couple years. And Edina Realty is really happy to be here and participate in this community's activities. It's a way for us to give back to your community. A lot of good teams or whatever in the parade today. Judge's choice, we decided to go with number 24, which is the Shoreview Senior Living. Second was 52, was the Lexington Floral. We love all those beautiful roses. Number 61 was the Shoreview Cub Scout Pack. Best entertaining was number 16, the Brooklyn Lions Drum and Dance Corps. Number 2 was Unit 63 Metro Dance Center, and number 3 was the Northern Lights. Best curb appeal was the Shrine Horse. I can't remember what they were.
Like the Mounted Patrol.
Yes, and we thought that was the reason we did that for best curb appeal is because they stopped and left the kids pet the horses, which we thought was great.
Yeah, pretty
the
cool.
other thing was the Ramsey County Sheriff Fright Farm Haunted House. We thought they looked like a lot of fun. And second place was the AFSA High School. We liked their beehive. So that's what we decided on. And enjoy the rest of the day. I'm going to go party now over in the park.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you, Orland, and thank you, judges, for helping us with the parade here today. And that's pretty much gonna do it for us here. We hope that everybody will come out and participate here in the Slice of Shoreview Days. We're here all day today till 10 o'clock tonight. We end up with fireworks, and then we're here again tomorrow, starting with the church service and going on for the rest of the day till 4 o'clock. So come on out to the Slice of Shoreview.
And I'm going to go join my grandchildren who are here and volunteering today, so it's going to be fun.
Terrific. Have a
Steve,
great day. We hope to see you out here.
And thanks, CTV. We appreciate
Absolutely.
you.
The crew of CTV, good to have you back. And we love having you here. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day.